Hey guys, and we're back with some Let's Play Fire Emblem. When we left off, Greil's about to tell us something. So we go on. Tell me later. Right now, I'm getting you back to the castle. Forget about revenge. Leave that knight alone. Stay away. What? Father? Stay with the King of Gallia. Live here. Live in peace. Father? Stop talking. You're wasting your strength. Please. I need you to take care of everything. The company missed. Wait, you mustn't say such things. It'll be light soon. You'll be fine. As everyone comes rushing out. A little longer. Stay a little longer. As that concludes chapter 7. And I'm kind of emotional right now. What's wrong, Ike? Done already? Come on, son. You'll never beat me with that attitude. Ha ha ha! Think you're as stubborn as your mule-headed father? Ike, grow up big and strong. I believe you got the makings of a great warrior. As you could tell, that was a flashback, and they have buried Greil, meaning he has passed away. Father, this isn't a dream, is it? This is all real. Mist, the sun's going down, and it's getting cold. Come on, let's go. Mist? Oh, Ike. Mist. Why? I was at his side, but I couldn't save him. I'm sorry. It's so unreal. Dad's gone. He's gone, Ike. And I don't know what to do. Don't worry, I'm here. But, brother, I'll lead the company in Father's stead, and I'll protect you all. You, the princess, everyone. I'll protect you. You'll see. No. Brother. Ike. No. Mist? I won't allow it. I can't lose you, don't you see? If you go, then I'll be all alone. I won't allow it. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Mist. As we start chapter 8, Despair and Hope. Two contradicting terms. Commander Greil, why is this happening? Why is any of this happening? Why now? First Crimea, and now you. Ike. Oh, Ike, where's Mist? She's resting in her room. Rise and Rolf are with her. That's good. She needs to sleep. She's been through too much. We all have. You should rest too, Ike. I'll be all right. Grief won't bring my father back to life. I know I've been a burden on both of you, Titania, Soren. I just need to thank you both for staying here with me. Not at all. There's no need. Don't trouble yourself. So, where is everyone? Ike, to tell the truth, yes. Boyd and I are back. How did it go? I can't believe it! They just left, and they didn't take one look back. Heartless scum, I'll never forgive them. Boyd? What's going on? Ike, are you alright? I'm fine. Tell me what's happened. Start talking. Well, what I mean to say is, Shannon and Gatry have left us. Wait, what? Those female dogs! Soren! What? There's nothing to hide, is there? They left. Both of them? Why did they? Oh, I see. They left because of me, didn't they? Ike. Titania told us you were going to be the new commander. Shannon just about exploded. He and Gatry left not long ago. We went after them. We tried to talk things out, but it was a waste of time. We all knew that Ike was going to inherit the command of the company, didn't we? It just happened sooner than we wanted. It was Greil's decision. If some of us aren't satisfied with that, there's no reason we should stop them from leaving. As far as losing fighting strength is concerned, we can solve that by adding new members. How can you say that after all the battles we've been through together? How can you say that? Forgive me, Ike. I wasn't able to stop any of this. It's not your fault, Titania. They did what they felt they had to do. They didn't want to lose their lives to an inexperienced commander. Ike, don't talk about yourself like that. I'm not saying that to gain anyone's pity. It's the truth. But even so, I have no intention of giving up command of this company. Ike, then what will you... I'm going to follow my father's wishes. I'm going to assume command. If everyone will accept me, that's what I'd like to do. Of course! I had already made up my mind. That's what I was going to do all along. What? So now you want me to start calling you boss? Is that it? Well, I can do that. Boss it is. I'm in too. Rise. Miss asleep. I know I missed most of the conversation, but I have a good idea of what you've been discussing. Commander Ike, yes, it does have a nice ring to it. What about you, Soren? Ike, I'm not sure what help I could be to you. What place is there for me in a mercenary company anyway? You are so weird. I've always depended on you, haven't I? I need your tactical knowledge. I need your objectivity. You're not going to leave me, are you, Soren? Don't worry. I'll be here, watching over you. Thank you. I know I'm not as experienced as most of you. I'm going to make some mistakes, but I'll try not to let you down. Epic speech and epic music. Well, you're going to have a lot to learn about being commander. I'm glad you're serious because it's a lot of work. Tell me everything. First, you'll need to understand company expenditures. Then we'll talk about ensuring that everyone is properly outfitted. And we can't forget about the need to gather good intelligence. Oh, and you'll want to know everyone's abilities and relationships. Earlier, I spoke with a merchant caravan that's taken refuge here in the castle. They fled Crimea at the same time we did. I told them who we are, and they asked if they could travel with us. I think they're worried about protection from Dayan. In exchange, they've offered us a good rate on items and weapons. They'll also buy items and forge weapons for us. They also said we could use their wagons and to store our goods. That's one more worry off our minds. So anyway, Titania! Yes? I know I said tell me everything, but this is too much. I can't keep up. Maybe I shouldn't learn everything in one sitting. Can you show me the ropes along the way? Is that alright? Oh, yes of course. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. I'll take over for now. Why don't you get some rest? I'm alright. You worry too much. Get some rest. That's an order. I'll do my best to manage. Yes, Commander. So now Ike's the new commander. And this is our new screen, guys! Oh my god! Well, it's not that exciting. It's basically our new screen where we, like, manage stuff. And stuff. And stuff. But anyway, the outfitting screen here is where we outfit everyone. Where we can equip. We decide what they're equipped with. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. We'll put that there. The Regal Sword's basically done already. And here we'll put that. And we'll only give, since we can store everything now, we'll only give each person what they need. Meaning, no more carrying random shit. Store that vulnerary. Okay, Soren should probably take that mage icon. Okay. Alright, I will have to take a break. Be right back. What is it? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Just gonna continue managing. Man, I never knew all these bands existed. I swear to God, I don't remember that in my first playthrough. And I could probably give this in. And it looks like we got all of Gatry's and shit and stuff. They left it behind. Which I guess is nice of them. Yep, the iron bow and the steel bow, they left it. So I guess they were considered in that regard. Alright, and the manage. Manage, you can do two things. You can award experience. This is bonus experience that you've earned from your, what's it called? From your missions. All the things you've done. So I can assign experience points to people that I feel need it. So we'll go ahead and level up Rise. So you can level them up to people this way if they can't, if they're not that good at leveling up in combat. You can do it this way. And I'll level up Soren, he's pretty close. You can add as much as 100 experience at a time. So, and yeah. So I do want Soren to get leveled up. I want to level up Oscar. Get him to level 10. Because Oscar's really weak. His strength really lacks. I'm kind of worried about that about him. Like, his strength never increases. So I'm going to level him up again. I want to make him really good. Because, see, his strength never increases. I don't know why. It's quite worrisome. Like, compare him and Boyd. 5 strength difference. That's a lot. Soren has 0, but whatever. That's okay. Even Titania, she has 12 strength, and Boyd has 12, and he's like half her level. So we'll level up Boyd too. because I want Boyd. Boyd up there. Because Boyd's a fighter, so he naturally levels up strength, so he naturally does a lot of damage. But Oscar is more based on speed and hit rate, I guess you can say. So his damage output is not really that great. Plus, lances I think have the lowest damage output in the game out of the 3 weapons. Lancing is like best hit rate, lowest attack damage, sword is balanced, and axe is highest attack damage but lowest hit rate. Stuff like that. And the second tab is skills. Characters can learn skills based on what they come with already, so they can have their own skills. And you can also get scrolls that you can teach them. So I only have 1 scroll right now, it's called Miracle. I don't want to teach that to anyone right now. But I guess I'll let you in on the skills that they all know. Titania here knows Counter. In certain instances, causes enemies to receive half the damage it deals to this unit, which is pretty useless right now since no one deals any damage to you, Titania. Adept is, in certain conditions, grants this unit 2 consecutive attacks. So say if Soren attacks 2 naturally, and he activates Adept, he can attack 3 times. He does have a possibility of activating Adept on the multiple things, so he can attack, like if he's attacking once, he can activate Adept on the first attack, so he'll attack twice, and on the second attack he can also activate Adept if he gets really lucky. So that's how that works. Serenity is half biorhythm effects. Biorhythm effects is this thing right here. During the course of the game, that graph, the dot, will actually go up and down. If it's in the line in the middle is the average. If your biorhythm is above average, your hit rate, your attack, all your stats go up. But if it's below that average marker, all your stats go down. So what that skill does is half the effects of the biorhythm, pretty much. And Boyd knows Tempest. Now this actually doubles biorhythm effects, so the complete opposite of what Rise does. Oscar knows nothing, and Vantage. Vantage allows this unit to attack first in all fights. So basically, every time someone attacks Maya, so like the enemy initiates the fight, Maya could possibly actually be the first one to attack, because usually the one who initiates the fights attacks first. But in this case, no. Maya could possibly get the first strike, which is pretty cool sometimes. And the support screen. Characters can create relationships with each other, and actually support each other. And they have support conversations like this. Hey Oscar, can you spar with me for a sec? Wait, where are you going? Sorry, Ike, no time, I have to prepare the evening meal today. Where's Mist? She's off practicing with her staff. It's been a while since I cooked, I hope I haven't lost my touch. I haven't had one of your suppers in ages, I'm looking forward to it. Really? Yeah, of course, you're a great cook. Why do you ask? Well, I never knew that. Mist, Shannon, and Rise were the only ones who ever commented on the subtle spices and flavors that I use. I mean, my brothers are used to my cooking, and Soren hates everything. I think he'd stop eating if he could. Sure, Commander Greil, Titania, Gatry, and you ate everything on the plate, but I feel like you'd eat anything. Oscar, I didn't just shovel the food into my mouth, I enjoyed it, I really did. Remember, the first day that Mist took over your cooking duties? Just thinking about it makes me ill. Ha! Even my father was having trouble choking it down, but I think Mist is finally starting to get the hang of it. Just like you're trained to improve your swordsmanship, Mist is training to improve her culinary skills. You should give her more support. Hearing someone say, "Delicious!" is the best encouragement a good cook can get. I see, that'll make sure to say delicious from now on. Haha, thanks. So, what these support relationships do, basically when these units are close to each other, they'll give each other boosts in stats. So like, if Ike and Oscar are close to each other in the battlefield and they engage in combat, they'll gain boost statistics, which is pretty cool. And info is just random things you can do during that level. Random conversations, maybe something cool will happen. It's, and how important the conversations are rated by the stars. So, like, all these are really not important, this is somewhat important. Not really. But we're gonna check it out. Oh yeah, and the max you can get is 3 stars, which is really important. Anyway, listen to this. Well, hello. You must be the young commander I've heard so much about. My, and you are a young one, aren't you? And you must be from the merchant caravan Titania told me about. The one that asked to travel with us? Yep, that's us. It must have been fate that brought us all here together. If you will offer us protection, we'll supply you with provisions you require. At a reasonable price, of course. What do you say? It's for the greater good of us all. Wouldn't you agree? Well, it is a sound proposition. Yes, then we have an agreement. I'm the weapon merchant, Muston. I'll be sure to stock the weapons you prefer. And I am Amy, a vendor of various goods. I have a wide variety of items for sale. I hope you'll stop by soon. And my sound cut out. Yay! And here's these two. The name's George. I buy things. Anything, really. You got any weapons or items you don't need? Bring them to me. My name's Daniel. I'm a craftsman. I specialize in made-to-order items. There's one last item to cover. If you'd like, we can also act as a storage warehouse of sorts, carrying your extra things. What do you think? That would be fantastic. We recently left our stronghold, and I was afraid we'd have to carry our goods ourselves. I'm happy to take you up on your offer. Very good. Well then, may our enterprise be profitable for us all. Unknown. I hear someone. Is it coming from over here? Oh, it's Titania. Ah, sniff. Why, Greil? Why? Why you? Why did you have to... Sniff, sniff. Why? So Titania is obviously taking you very hard. And we talk to Rolf. Dot dot dot. What's going on, Rolf? Oh, Ike. If you're wondering about Miss, she just fell asleep. Really? Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you, Rolf. It's alright, I don't mind. It's getting late, you should get yourself to bed. I will, but... what is it? Miss is just fine. Hmm? You're here, Ike, so she's fine. I mean, she's going to be just fine. Huh? That's all. Well, good night. Rolf. Thank you. And we talk to Boyd. Hey, working already? Ike, if you need any help, just let me know. Boyd, how do you feel about this? About what? About me being the new commander. Before, you hated the idea, right? So I want to know the truth. Will you really take orders from me? Well, I know what you can do and what you can't. I don't know if I want you in charge if things get really dangerous. But on the other hand, this is what Commander Greil wanted. He had faith in you, and I've got faith in him. The commander hired both Oscar and me. When our dad died, I was the only one who had to care for baby Rolf. I had no clue what I was supposed to do. Oscar received a discharge from his military service and came home, but life was hard. That's when Commander Greil found us. He gave us jobs, a place to sleep, food on our plates. He gave us our lives back. Boyd, you've all worked off any debt you may have owed him. You don't have any obligation to me. This isn't about obligations anymore. Commander Greil always said we were all part of one big family, didn't he? I'll do anything to protect my family. That's why you can always count on me. I see. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. But don't you ever try to hold us at arm's length, you got that? Don't worry about that. I'm going to work you to the bone. Oh, really? I'll take whatever you can dish out. Try me. Well, that's a pretty good relationship they got going on. Say so myself. Rise? Ike! What were you doing? I was praying. For my father? Yes, you see, the commander... Rise. I'm sorry, I know this must be so much harder on you. Forgive me. A long time ago, my father told me a story. It was about the dead. He said the more tears were shed, the more blessings they receive in the hereafter. I envy you, Rise. For some reason, I cannot seem to cry at all. Rise, if you could, share a TED for me too. I'd be grateful. Ike, I would be honored. Thank you, Rise. Thanks for caring so much about my father. And that's it for the Invo conversations. Oh right, we can also shop. Totally forgot about this. So you can see we have tons of stuff here to buy. And I don't know what to buy. I guess I should buy an iron sword. Give it to Ike. And iron lance. Who would need it? Oh, Oscar, his iron lance is almost broken. What an iron axe. It's okay, it's not great. It's alright. Should I do it? Whatever. Sure. And let's buy another wind tome for Soren. Soren's is almost more than half broken. So we can go to the shop also. Now, Amy's our shopkeeper. She usually sells like potions, healing staves, and other stuff. So we don't really need any of this. I guess I'll buy a healing staff. We'll send it to the convoy. And that's about it. And we can also sell items here. So as you can see, we can sell. We don't really want to sell anything right now. Nothing too significant to sell. Oh, right. Send this to the convoy. And let's see. Send a serum for an elixir to the convoy. And that should be it. Alright, we'll save this and end it off here. So when we come back, we'll go back to that screen and we'll start the battle. We'll start the mission. Until then, see you later. Thanks for watching and see you next time.